my process now is I'm just going to take all these apart, or take them off. They're just held on with a couple of bolts. Take them apart, get the glue on them, get them back together, clamp it all down, and we'll be good to go. So let's get on with that. So at this point, I've got everything dismantled and I've got a few boards up here. I marked the ends because I've actually flipped them around. You'll see me flipping them around. And that's because I want the top side of what will be the top side of the butcher block on this side to actually be face down, hoping that that will help keep it a little bit flatter or leveler for when I turn it over when it's actually glued together. So that's why I flipped them all around. I just put little arrows on here which way they need to go. Did the same one there. So I'm going to get the glue, and I'm going to glue one side, put it on, get the bars through, and then progress on like that. And then hopefully by the end we'll have something that's covered in glue and be held together by the threaded rods. So let's get to it, and hopefully we can get this done fairly quickly. So I have my Titebond 2 premium wood glue. So I'm just going to spread this on, flip this over and put the threaded bar through. So probably going to put a considerable amount on. It's going to be the main point of holding this together. And then I'll just spread it around with a spatula. Probably want to go quite liberal on this, don't want to cheapskate it, but I don't want to put too much on, but definitely don't want to be left without enough on here. I have protected the floor, but I mean the floor is just some tile that we're going to replace anyway, but don't want that on the floor. So if you are doing something like this, I would recommend protecting the floor, and I'm getting a bunch down this side. Line it up roughly, like so. So now I'm going to get my washers on this side, put my bolts on and tighten it all up. I do have the assistance of my lovely wife, that you can see her slippers there. And then we'll tighten that up and we'll let it sit. So there we have it. We have all 6 bars threaded rod all the way through, attached on both sides. I didn't record that because my wife came down. She helped me, as you saw previously, and it was just quite difficult to get them both lined up. The glue got in the way, so getting the nuts on was quite difficult. I probably put glue on the wrong side. I maybe should have thought about that and put glue on the other side of the board, but hey, it's on. We can see it here. This is the bottom side. I think I might flip it over, make sure I get all the glue off of it. But that was fairly easy. Yeah, so we'll let this dry, and I'll start working on my supports for this in the garage and where it's going to go. So there we have it. I flipped the board over, so this is meant to be the top side. I think it might now have to be the bottom side. I can't remember. But whatever way it's flipped around, doesn't matter. Thread bolts are in, they're tight, glue's on, it's just going to dry now. Yep, I'm glad I put some cardboard down there. Got some of the mess, in fact most of the mess and a few bits round and about, but I think that's from my feet. So there's nothing else I can really do here, I just need to let this dry. I'm going to leave it 24 hours or so. I'll come back tomorrow and see how it's doing. I'll need to cut these threaded bars off, but I'll do that another time. I don't fancy doing that tonight. We'll let it all just sit and we'll leave it there. that is going to be it for this video. There's not much else I can do here. I'm just going to clean up and get the area where the bench is going to go set up so I can start working on the supports for this and how it's going to be sitting. That'll be in the next video, so we'll go for part 3 on that, and in that I will also start finishing off the workbench. So I'll sand it down and give it a coating to protect it and get it installed. It's going to be a big video, so we will leave this one here. Thanks for watching. If you do like my content, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel.